so he wasn't a runt. He was a big guy, like me?
Big guy.
Our next movie is named Witness, and this movie is really good. It's thrilling and touching and exciting and scary and romantic, and it never puts one foot wrong. I really liked it. The movie begins in the Amish country of Pennsylvania when a young widow and her little boy set off on a train journey. And in the train station in Philadelphia, the little boy witnesses a murder, and Harrison Ford plays the police detective who gets assigned to cover the case. He shows the kids some mugshots, hoping he can identify the killer, but the answer to the case turns out to be a lot closer to home.
Okay. Hi, Tommy. That's right. Okay. And thank you for calling. Yeah. Oh, I know her. Here's the file.
When it turns out that Ford's fellow cops may be the killers, Ford realizes that he is in danger, and so is the kid, and so is the little boy's mother. So they all go back to the Amish settlement in Pennsylvania and try to hide out while Ford works on the case.
What are you doing? Come here. Come here, Samuel. Sit down. This is a loaded gun. This is very, very dangerous. Never, ever touch a loaded gun. Now I'm taking the bullets out. Now it's safe. Okay?
Okay, Mr. Book.
Look, you call me John. I just don't want you to get hurt. I don't mean to yell at you. I just don't want you to get hurt. Look, it's all right for you to look at it now. It's unloaded. It's safe. You want to handle it. You can handle it while I'm here. But that's not right.
Samuel, wait for me downstairs. John Book, while you are in this house, I insist that you respect our ways.
Right. Here, take it.
The boy's mother there was played by Kelly McGillis, and at the center of this film is an extraordinary love story between that simple Amish woman and the cynical big city cop who's come to live on her farm. Witness is really two stories in one. It starts out as a murder mystery, and it works very well as a murder mystery, but then it also turns into a touching human story about the Amish and their ways and customs and the feelings that this man and this woman develop for each other. Harrison Ford has never given a better performance in a movie, and Kelly McGillis is wonderful. She's warm and direct as the mother there. Witness is a great movie, and it was directed, by the way, by Peter Weir, the same man who made Year of Living Dangerously. He's really on a roll,
He sure is. I think it's a very enjoyable film, and you can tell in a good movie. I know we can tell it. I think the average person can tell it, too. When you are in a movie, and it's that scene right what we saw there before, when the kid is walking around in the police station headquarters. I'm going to compliment this Peter Weir a lot. Hitchcock wouldn't have directed it any better. It's thrilling. We feel the tension. We take out the natural sound. We go to music. We're captivated. And then this awful discovery. Everyone's in jeopardy, and now the director has us, and we will go anywhere, and he takes us to two fresh places. The Amish community, and then back to the city, but viewed through the Amish eyes, and it seems very violent. The city that we live in, the cities that we live in America are incredibly violent, views through these peaceful eyes. A beautiful piece of filmmaking.
It's a wonderful film, and so often on this program we've talked about thrillers that think that the mechanism of the thriller is enough to give you a movie. We have enough gunshots and enough action and a chase and a big explosion at the end. That's a movie. This is a thriller that deals with the situation that they get into and then makes these into people who are involved in the situation. The relationship between that man and woman, the way he fits into the community, the scene where they raise the barn, the scene where he gets to know some of the elders of the community. This is really a good movie.
But these are the Australian directors. They do it every time. They have a great feeling for the land. They make the land a character and the people very important rather than action. American directors are much too much interested in action and don't know how to direct the land or people as well.
Well, that may be a little bit of a big attack on American directors, but I agree with you that Peter Weir knows exactly what he's doing in this movie.
Coming up next at the movies, another Australian director. The warden's wife springs a handsome prisoner, and it's based on a true story.